welcome back to another vlog. This year I kicked off the holiday season by checking out some Christmas markets around Tokyo with some friends. We checked out the Azabudai and Roppongi Hills Christmas markets. They reminded me a lot of the European Christmas markets. We had so much fun and it truly helped us kick off the holiday season. I thought it was really cool how they took the European Christmas market concept and made it fuse right into the Japanese culture with the food and festivities. Then we checked out the viral Soul Food House restaurant. The owners were so kind and the food was super amazing. It really reminded me of home. Later we checked out the rooftop bar and the views were stunning. A few days later, I had to go to the mall and buy a few winter essentials. For Christmas, I booked my first ever ski trip and I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I needed. So I went and purchased some Japanese heat tech. My friends told me that they were all the rave, so I had to check it out. Shout out to Brittany for putting me on. I stocked up on so many different heat tech essentials and I do not regret it. They have a little bit of everything from gloves, socks, undergarments, even fleece, and when I say this is going to be a true winter staple in my wardrobe, I guarantee you that is the case. Welcome to my Christmas vlog. So as many of you all know, if you've been watching me for a while, I am C and this is See Her World. I currently live in Yokosuka, Japan, and this will be my first Christmas in Japan. So it's actually December 23rd, so tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go to work, but it'll probably be a short day. Had my work badge from y'all. But yeah, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. It'll probably be a short day. With that being said, I decided, let me put this up. Okay, I'm back. So that being said, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. It'll probably be a really quick day at work. But I decided to plan everything kind of last minute. The only thing I knew for sure I wanted to do on Christmas was go skiing. So here in Japan, Christmas isn't like a holiday where they shut stuff down or whatever. It's more of a, one, it's not their culture. It's not a cultural thing, but you will see like Christmas trees, lights. Like it's more of a romantic holiday. Like I was walking down the street one night and they had someone out playing on the piano. I was just like, oh, how beautiful. To all the lovers out there, y'all got it. But it's just me. So I decided to go skiing. I knew that was a part of my agenda. I went on Get Your Guide and I found a few different options. They have like some overnights in Nagano where you can go skiing or snowboarding and then see like the snow monkeys. They have some where it's just a one-day trip. They pick you up from Tokyo, the works. I decided to do the one-day trip. And so that's what I'm doing on the actual day of Christmas. But I found out that there's an opera house here in Japan. There's one called the New Opera House or something like that in Tokyo, and they'll be playing the Nutcracker. So I decided what better time to go see the Nutcracker than Christmas Eve. So the agenda is go to work tomorrow, take the train to Tokyo, check into my hotel, probably go out to dinner, you know, get all dolled up, do the Nutcracker, come back to the hotel, sleep, and then go to the meeting point for the ski trip and then go skiing. They'll bring back to Tokyo. I'll come back to Yokosuka and then boom, that's Christmas. But I came up with this plan at the last second as far as the Nutcracker. I don't have a hotel booked, so I need to book something expeditiously for tomorrow night. Fortunately, again, since it's not a big holiday for Japan, the rates aren't going to be really much different than normal. The only thing that sucks is since I'm doing it last second, the rates might be higher than normal. And then also, I've never been skiing or snowboarding or any of those things. So I had to just go buy some warm gear. Fortunately, I can like rent the gear and everything once I get to the resort with the group that I'm going with. So I'll be doing that, but I still want to be warm and comfortable. And I kind of want to get cute pictures. So I did decide to go to Uniqlo. My friends in Korea are actually the ones that told me about it. They're like, why don't you have any heat tech? Like, you live in Japan where it's established. Go get you some. You'll be warm. You'll be good. I listened to them after I got back from my trip to Korea, and bought my first heat tech. I bought like a few different shirts, and when I tell y'all, it does the dang thing. So I went ahead and got the leggings today, which are these here. So I got the heat tech leggings. I went ahead and got a cute little fleece. This is a little bit bigger than I needed, which is so funny, guys. Like, here in Japan, I'm considered bigger, and I typically wear like a large to an extra large. But when it comes to the heat tech and like this jacket in particular, this actually isn't too bad, but the heat tech, it usually runs a little bit big on me when I get my actual Japanese size. But I just figured I'm not going to deviate from that and just stick to what I've been getting. So yeah, cute little fleece. I bought one in black before going to Korea because they had a snowstorm and I was not prepared for that. And that got me through some hard times. So I figured I'd get this to match the snow bunny aesthetic I'm going for. I got the heat tech socks and some gloves. I already have a pair of heat tech mittens and I love them. I wear them to work every day. I really got these gloves to be my everyday gloves for my commute to work. That way I can still use my phone and not have to flip back my mitten to use my phone. So I'll take the mittens skiing with me, but these are more so every day. But look how cute that is. Got the fur. It's really cozy inside. So yeah, your girl is set for general winter wear and then heat tech for skiing. So I'm gonna pack real quick. Of course, the items I just showed you are going with me. I'm gonna pull out my heat tech undergarments. I need to find a dress for tomorrow's Nutcracker. Like, online I didn't see anything about a dress code, but I'm a bit extra and I want to be cute, so I'm gonna try to dress up, maybe do a nice dinner and, you know, the works, maybe do some makeup. We'll see. And I'm gonna take my, what are they, my moon boots. I'm gonna wear my moon boots, get the cute little basic Instagram aesthetic with the moon boots, maybe like even take my like fur coat for the photos and then put it back in the suitcase. I don't know. But ultimately, the most important thing is being safe, comfortable, and warm, and then just having a good time. I'm spending Christmas alone. When my coworkers found out, they were like, why don't you just go snowboarding with us? I'm like, when are you going? And they're like, on the weekend. So after Christmas, this Saturday, the same gear that I purchased for this ski trip will be used again to go snowboarding. So y'all get some bonus footage. I will include the snowboarding footage if I can between now and Friday. I do want to see if I can get the Ray-Ban glasses that you can record yourself, like your view of the world or whatever, because I think that'd be some really neat like action footage for you all. I purchased a pair from Ray-Ban's website and then they never showed up. I reached out to them. They said they were sending another pair. Never got it. Never heard anything back. So I just asked for a refund. I tried to find the same pair here in Japan. And instead of them being like, I think the original ones I purchased were like $300. Japan is selling them for $1,200. And I'm like, hell no. Wait. Whoa. No. So yeah, we'll see if I can get y'all some action footage. Maybe I can rent a GoPro or something. So I just think that'll be so cool. And I don't have to worry about like not losing my phone, and I can focus on learning how to do these snow activities. But yeah, that was a long introduction. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Merry Christmas. It's gonna be a good one. So I ended up spending an insane amount of time packing and testing out different outfit combinations. I'm embarrassed to say exactly how much time I spent trying on different outfit combinations because in the end, I realized that it's too cold for all that. We all know that Cardi B said that
"Oh, never gets cold."
So with that being said, I decided to just pack as many layers as I possibly could and my thicker winter coat so that I could ensure that I'd be warm while skiing. You guys, I am so freaking tired and so freaking annoyed. I got too ahead of myself as far as staying up late last night because I knew I'd like have a shorter day at work. But I tell y'all, today was like the Christmas Eve from hell. Like, what is it? The Nightmare Before Christmas is what it's giving. Let me show y'all my problem. My coworker spilled a protein shake all over me. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is it normal to use carbonated water for a protein shake? I've never heard of it. Maybe it's a thing. Either way, shaking up anything carbonated, you would know to make sure the lid is secured. So he's shaking it up and he doesn't have his finger over like the little knob on the protein shake bottle. So it splatters all over my desk and me and the floor. Most irritably, it splattered all over me. So I don't know. I got most of it off my pants, but there's still some there. It's hard. I could care less about the pants and like what's physically on me. I'm going to shower anyways. I think instead of going to Tokyo, oh crap, no, I still have to go to Tokyo and check in. But it's on my coat. That's my main issue. It's on my coat. He said he'd like get it dry cleaned for me. I was like, don't worry about it, whatever. Because I'm thinking it's like in America where, you know, you go drop your coat off or whatever items to the dry cleaner. And then you pick it up days later when they call you and you pay for it and you find out what the total is then. Fortunately here, they tell you the total up front. I don't know if that's like how normally it's supposed to be done. I haven't been to a dry cleaners in a long time, but the lady, for one, she was scared to touch the coat. Like my friend was like, well, it looks like something else. I'm like, granted, you're right. It does look like something I wouldn't want to touch if I hadn't known what it was. Like, I mean, no one should have to touch this. Like, but yeah, so she didn't want to touch it. And then I had to explain to her. I was like, yeah, it's protein powder. My coworker spilled it on me. She was just like, oh, I'm like, yeah, because what the fuck? She has like her Ajima, or is it Oji-san, Oba-san? I forget how to say like grandmother in Japanese, like come out and she's looking at the coat and inspecting it. She explains to her what it is and she's scratching it and she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to get a stain removal. And then like whatever other process that they were gonna need to clean my jacket. It came up to like 51 and some change, like 5,000 and some change yen, which would have converted to about $40. I'm only upset because it's more than what I was expecting it to be. I don't know what I expected it to be. I didn't think more than like $25 for one. And then two, I bought the coat in Italy. Like, so if it can't be cleaned, I'm out of a coat. If I take it to them, I'm out of like $40 for a coat that I maybe spent 50 or 60 on. And with that being the case, my brain's like, okay, just buy another coat. But I can't because I got it in Italy. And then I'm like, all right, throw it in the washing machine potentially. And they told me like, this coat is not meant to go in the washing machine. Definitely not a dryer. So I don't know. I think I'm still going to throw it in the washing machine regardless. I'm mostly just upset because I can't wear it tonight. And that was my original intention. I had a certain look I was going for. And now that's not happening. But I'll put it in the washing machine and pray for the best. I don't know. This is not the best Christmas Eve. Especially considering, like, I kept thinking back to, like, my time in Italy. I'm like, I don't even think I would have been at work on Christmas Eve. Oh, crap. Oh, it was on my scarf, too. So let me go ahead and wash that. And I'm more so concerned about this shrinking than the coat because this is actually a gift from my old landlords in Italy. They were very sweet and kind to me. And, you know, just having something to remember them by. I'm going to stop complaining now, y'all. I need a nap. I'm cranky. This probably wouldn't even normally be something I'd like rant about as much as I have been. But it's just having to change my plans, and what I had intended on wearing was not a part of like my agenda today. I'm gonna take a nap. Okay, I made it down. I ran into the wall. Okay, I made it down to Tokyo. I'm trying to find this train station. It's like it's about a 10-minute walk. But as long as I make it there in time, oh, I'm jaywalking. I should still be able to make the play like right before it starts. This is wild, but I look good, and it worked out with me wearing my winter coat because it actually looks good with my dress, and I feel a lot warmer than I would with my trench coat. So all's well that ends well. Let's just get to our destination.
Please check your baggage in the locker, close the door, then turn the lever on the right to the close point. Please check your baggage in the locker, close the door, then turn the lever on the right to the close point. Please start checking procedures. Please.
Okay, it's 7:01, so it's starting now. I'm about 3 minutes away, so wish me luck. They are on top of it. Get my playbook. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Merry Christmas. So I just checked out of my hotel. I am walking to the Shinjuku station. And then I'm going to take a train to Tokyo station. And that is the meeting point for the ski trip. Super excited. This should be really fun. Actually messaged the host, or she messaged me, and I asked her like what the full day entails. So she's gonna pick me up. There's another set of people we're gonna pick up, and then we're heading up to like near the Fuji region. There's also like a hot springs up that way. So I didn't bring a bathing suit. Most times you're supposed to be nude anyways, but my dilemma is I might not be able to be in the hot springs because of my tattoos, so I just didn't even plan for it. Then after that, we're heading back down here. We're expected to be back down this way around 7, which is kind of perfect. And heading from here to home is about an hour and a half for me. So I should be home around like 9:39ish, which is kind of perfect, right before my bedtime. I can shower, unpack, do my thing, and then be ready for work tomorrow. So let's go explore. Oh, also the Nutcracker last night was amazing. It was so beautiful, guys. Like the orchestra was amazing. The ballet dancers were amazing. Like perfect way to spend a Christmas Eve or Christmas. It's definitely gonna be a tradition for me. So I'm excited to do it again next year. But let's go. On my way to the Tokyo station, my host messaged me and let me know that there was another group of tourists that were being picked up from the Shinjuku station. This was actually perfect because my hotel was located in Shinjuku, so I asked her if I could just join that group for pickup. The host said that joining them would not be an issue, so that worked out perfectly for me. This allowed me time to stop and grab breakfast and wake up a little bit more. I can't lie, I was a little bit cranky and groggy. The excitement of the trip was starting to wear off, so that breakfast gave me a huge power up, and I was able to take a quick power nap on the way to Mount Fuji. The commute was about an hour and a half, and it had beautiful scenery along the way. I got so many different shots of Mount Fuji. It was breathtaking. Experiences like these constantly remind me of how blessed and fortunate that I am. I'm happy to live the life that I do, and I'm so grateful that I can share these experiences with you all. Okay, so sledding got boring really fast, so I decided to go ahead and just pay for the upgraded ski package. I paid a little bit more because I had to exit and then re-enter, so I had to get charged for admission again. I don't know, my energy level was low this morning, to be completely honest with you, so I just figured it'd be best to start off with the sledding and see how I felt. But I'm excited. They have a ski school. I decided to rent the full outfit, pants, coat, and the gear. So let's learn how to ski. Once I received the right size, I was feeling myself entirely too much. I felt like I was like in TLC, giving like Afro futuristic. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Yo, crap, I can't get up. I can't. Okay. My fucking sticks are up the mountain. So, I broke a nail, and my sticks are back there, and I can't get up. That was hilarious. That was freaking hilarious. So my sticks are gone. Someone picked them up and took them back up. So I have to go get new sticks, but I had to fight for my life to get out of my skis. But I'm gonna take the lift. Really gonna go on this ski lift over here. I don't know how to get on, but let's take this elevator up back to the, oh, that's the bigger hill. That's okay, never mind. But all the instructors were occupied. I should have like came in with the mindset of skiing. That way I could get someone to teach me from the get-go, but it's cool. This is like, I guess, gonna be my warm-up for this weekend when I go snowboarding with my coworkers. But this is really fun, even for it to be a solo trip. The tour guide was just like, oh, the structures are gone. It's cool, I'll show you. So she shows me how to put my skis on, and she's like standing on the back of them so I don't go sliding. She's like, okay, you're good, good luck, and starts waving. I did good for like the first 5 seconds. This other girl on the tour was like, oh my goodness, she's starting off way better than me, she's doing good. And I look back, and the next thing I know, I'm just going down this hill. But this is fun. 10 out of 10 would do it again. I do want to get instructions over next time. Okay, I'm 2 for 2. But I didn't lose any nails this time. I can't get up, y'all. Oh, and I didn't lose my poles this time because of where the little wrist thingies. This is a lot, y'all. Okay. I can't get this other boot off. Don't mind me, just doing my walk of shame down the mountain. As children snowboard past me. But I don't feel as bad. This is like the bunny slope, I guess, where everyone comes and like learns and practices. I've only seen 2 trainees come down successfully, and that's on snowboards. I've not seen any skiers come down successfully, so I don't feel as bad. After tumbling down the mountain, I figured it was time for lunch. I decided to order a ramen kit from the kiosk, and then I went outside to sit by the fire and roast marshmallows. After leaving Yeti, our tour guide took us over to the outlet mall, while the rest of them went over to the hot springs. Due to my tattoos, I could not go to the hot springs, so I just kind of roamed around the outlet mall, and then I found a nice French pastry store. Anyone who knows me knows I absolutely adore French pastries, so I was in food heaven, to be completely honest with you. I later found out that we would actually arrive back in Tokyo much earlier than previously expected. This was perfect for me because that meant that I actually had time to fully unwind before winding back up for work the next day. Since we'd be back earlier than initially intended, this meant that I had more time to myself in the evening after our snow trip, so I decided to grab a bottle of hot apple wine and some popcorn that I could snack on and watch Christmas movies to cap off my Christmas. Okay, so I made it back home. I just ordered some food. Oh crap. I wanted to marinate this chicken tonight. I should have marinated it yesterday, so I could just whip it up tonight. Whatever, I'll just bake it tomorrow. But anywho, I just ordered some chicken and steak. That's gonna be my Christmas dinner, and then after that, I am going to sip on some of this wine. I'm actually gonna heat it up now. It's the hot apple wine. By it saying hot, I'm gonna assume that means it's supposed to be heated. And then I'll snack on some of this while I watch a movie. It's about 45 minutes from my bedtime, but they got me back in Tokyo at the perfect time. I was able to make it home with time to like unpack, clean up a bit, shower, do my nightly routine, and still have dinner. So this is perfect. Oh, I forgot about my macaroons. Let's snack on these too. They are so cute. But yeah, let me go ahead and heat up this tea. We'll watch a movie, and that is it for Christmas until like our weekend celebration when I go skiing. But I'm not skiing, snowboarding, but I'm excited for that. I had a lot of fun today. I did a lot of reflecting during like the ride to and from, and it was just like kind of like thinking back on this past year. It's been a lot. Like 90% great, like amazing things. And then like 5% like, okay. And another 5% just like, I wouldn't even say bad, just like unexpected, whatever. But usually with unexpected things, I do feel like they are blessings. So yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all. I'll let y'all know how the wine is, and then I'll probably pick the vlog back up this weekend. And that'll be it for this Christmas vlog. But so far, I do want to thank you guys for spending it with me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more travel adventures. So don't judge me, y'all. I do not have a kettle. Let me put the actual handle. Yeah, don't judge me. I don't have an actual kettle. Don't judge me. I don't have an actual kettle. So this is how I have to heat the wine. I'm gonna try to eyeball maybe a glass. And I really don't even want it hot. I want it just like warm. Let's see how it smells. It smells appley. I guess it should. It's already looking pretty hot, y'all. Yeah, it looks like it's about to boil. You saw I just poured that in here. Maybe it's like carbonate. Oh, it is. Okay, let me take this. I don't think you're supposed to heat carbonated things. I don't know, y'all. Oh yeah, she's sizzling. I probably should have oh, it's hot already. That was literally seconds. But let's see. A little nervous. I want to try a little bit heated and then try a little bit of it not hot. I kind of eyeballed the perfect amount for a glass. Oh, that's very hot for that to have only taken a few seconds. I want to put a block of ice in it, but I don't want to alter the taste. So it does say hot though. I mean hot apple. It just tastes like apple juice. It's 7%. Whatever. But it just tastes like warm apple juice, so. Oh, no, I can't. I gotta let that cool down some more. I'm gonna drink some water and eat my food. Look at my little Christmas tree. I have to figure out what's going on with my VPN. And then I went ahead and I couldn't find like a more yellowish tinted light setting, but I think it still kind of gives Christmassy with the tree. The following Saturday, my colleagues and I went to Yuzawa and went snowboarding. We had a great time. Huge shout out to Mr. Jeremy for spending half his day teaching me how to snowboard and guiding me down the big mountain. Unfortunately, because of how much snow it was, I wasn't able to really vlog for you all, but just know I will be back and with better gear. New Year's Eve, I had to go into work, but I decided to go ahead and grab Japanese barbecue as my last meal of 2024, since I would be starting off the new year fasting. I wanted my last meal of 2024 to be plentiful and epic, so I had some Wagyu steak as well as some crab legs. Y'all, it's really 59 degrees on New Year's Eve. The insanity, but I just left work and had Japanese barbecue for lunch. I'm actually about to head over to Kamakura and visit some shrines, get my good fortune for the new year. I initially wanted to go out there and eat, but so many places are closed because of the holiday that I didn't want to end up, wasting a trip or whatever. So or missing out on my opportunity to eat. So I went straight to the Japanese barbecue place by my job, and it was delicioso as usual. I'm starting to fast tomorrow though, so 9 times out of 10 I will be eating several more times today in preparation for the fast. I know that's probably not right, but it's gonna be 10 days, so I just want to have one last hearty meal before shedding the rest of 2024 off of me. Even though it's been like a phenomenal year, every year I find myself asking myself like, oh my god, I did so much this year was so great, how does it get any better? And every year I promise you, God like does not disappoint me. So I'm excited to see what's in store. A little bit nervous. It feels like a cliffhanger of an episode because there's so much going on. I hope you guys can hear me because it's so windy, but yeah. Let me head over to this train and be well on my way. Once I arrived in Kamakura, I went straight to the shrine. What I did not expect was for there to be so many food stalls. Like, I felt like I was at a typical festival. I did, however, expect crowds. From my understanding, it is Japanese tradition to spend New Year's Day going to your local shrine or temple to wish for good luck and get your New Year fortune. It is because of this that I decided to come on New Year's Eve. I didn't want to get in the way of the locals who were coming there to get their fortune and say their prayers. I'm still learning the way of the Japanese traditions, and I just did not want to fumble and get in the way of anyone. There is actually a small shrine near my home that I normally go to give offering, say a quick prayer, and I give daily thanks on my way to and from home, just because I'm grateful to be here. The reason I decided to come to Kamakura is because it is one of my favorite cities in Japan so far. I think it is absolutely beautiful here. It's so serene and so peaceful. I believe a lot of other YouTubers mention it in their vlogs, and that's what prompted me to come out and visit the first time. It only took one time and I fell in love. The only reason I decided not to move to Kamakura was because I did not want to make that long commute to work in the morning. Your girl loves her sleep. After fighting to get my fortune open, I finally was able to get it completely open. Sometimes they will have an English translation. This one didn't, so I had to use Google Translate to understand what it was saying. This is where people discard their unwanted fortunes. When I headed back to the main area of Kamakura, I grabbed a candy apple. Fun fact, Light Yagami and I share the same birthday. If you know, you know. I hung around Komachi Street for a while. This area is pretty cool because you can find so many shops, cafes, and restaurants. And then I went to the Shiba Inu Cafe. Animal cafes have become a form of therapy for me since moving to Japan. I'm not allowed to have pets where I live, so I come here often just for cuddles and snuggles. Plus, I can't really talk to my friends as often as I would like. They all live in different countries, and I live in the land of the rising sun, y'all. So I'm facing the day before anyone else. I'm 14 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time currently, and my closest friend that I could talk to lives about an hour behind me in Korea, and she's got her own life to live. So I gotta find ways to cope. As it got later in the evening, the temperature started to drop, so I went looking for hot sake, and I couldn't find any, but I found a Chinese restaurant, and they had a nice drink menu, so I decided to have a jasmine tea chuhai. When I arrived back in Yokosuka, I realized there was an entire festival going on near the Yokosuka Mall. It was really nice. They had so many different food stalls, live performances, and I was even able to get my hot sake. Guys, when I tell you, I ate literally everything under the sun today before I start this fast. But today was a really good day. I had a good time in Kamakura. It gave me some time to reflect and just realize a few things about myself. Like, even though I'm fine with being alone, I've been really distracting myself from doing inner work. So no more distractions. I also need to have patience and be mindful of my reactions and just how I just deal with things that like don't go my way. So let's form some new habits going into 2025. But yeah, I like ate so much today. First was the Japanese barbecue. Then once I got to Kamakura, I had like little snacks at like the little festival stands. And then I know I had a cheese coin. And then I had Chinese food. I really just wanted some hot sake. Like when I was walking around Kamakura, I was like, I knew I wanted the cheese coin. I didn't know that there would be like festival stands there. So kudos to that. I was able to get the little snackety snacks. But yeah. Long story short, I ate a lot. Oh, and then once I got off the train, I actually got off on the waterfront where they're doing the fireworks tonight. And I saw that they had stands and stalls and all types of things set up there. So I was able to get my hot sake. I sat down and like FaceTime my friend and like ate a bag of fries and a churro. Y'all, I went in. I just prayed my face does not break out. But yeah, I took some time to read over my fortune for 2025. It's a really good one. It's really specific to me. I'm probably not going to share it until the end of the year. So when I'm making my end of 2024 vlog, y'all will get more insight. I'll share exactly what it says with you all. But I'm excited for the new year. Not even just being optimistic. I just know things are working out for me. So I'm not even stressing it. But your girl is tired. I have an alarm set for 11. I can really get up there to like the waterfront area where they're doing the fireworks in about 15-20 minutes. Oh, and the cool thing is with New Year, Japan, like, or at least I know in my region, the trains are running 24/7, so people can get to the different shrines and do their New Year fortunes and whatnot. I think after the fireworks, I'm going to go ahead and go to my local shrine and do my first visit of the year. I do go monthly to the shrine by my house. I'll try to go to like a bigger one and just like leave an offering, give thanks, you know, just for allowing me to be here because this is really a blessing. Like, I was really reflecting. I'm like, I really moved from like Italy to Japan. Like, these are two dream locations for many people. And I've had the fortunate blessing to experience both. And so that kind of is where I had the deep reflection of like, okay, I haven't been being very grateful because I have a very blessed and fortunate life. And I definitely feel like there's favor and calling on my life. I don't really know what my calling and being here in Japan is just yet. I'm still not even sure if I fully processed what it was being in Italy, but I guess that's something for me to reflect on in the new year. But yeah. I can't believe we're going into 2025. And then I've already gotten emails about my master's program starting in a few days, y'all. when like you're in a season of rest, y'all just rest, because now that like school's about to start and I feel like I need to hit the new year running. But I'm supposed to be doing a vision board night with one of my friends via FaceTime. We didn't coordinate a time. So 9 times out of 10, what I'll do is tomorrow when I wake up, I'll actually probably end up just working on it myself. I do want to do another vision board bingo card like I did earlier this year. I thought that was really fun to do and helpful. And it helped make my goals a lot more digestible, like, for me. So yeah, but I'm gonna wrap this portion of the vlog up. I will see y'all at the fireworks, whether I go in person or if I decide to just watch it from my apartment's balcony. And yeah, if I don't do the shrine by my house tonight, I'll do it in the morning. They have it all lit up right now. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous out there. But yeah.